So today we present the latest offering from the Ronstadt family's musical traditions. The late Michael J. Ronstadt, brother of Linda, often appeared with his sons, Michael G. and Petey, as Ronstadt Generations, and then Ronstadt Generations y los Tucsonenses. Those of you who've been here over the years remember well those wonderful concerts. Since Papa Mike's passing in 2016, his son Petey has carried on the musical traditions here in Tucson with his band, The Company. And the number of players in that band has really varied quite widely. The most recent addition to the company is singer Liz Cerepanya. And I forgot to ask you if I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Liz, is it Cerepanya? Did I say it correctly? Okay, good. Okay, where am I here? Liz quickly clicked with Petey as a duo, just prior to COVID lockdown, of course. And so coming out of the pandemic, the duo of Liz and Pete are now making the rounds of local venues, such as Chicago Bar, and now the Arizona Senior Academy. Yay for us. So please join me in welcoming Liz and Pete.
How's everyone doing? Good. It's good to be back. I'm going to plug this thing in because it helps when I do that. I'm going to turn on our microphone too because it also helps when I do that. Here's a song hoping for better weather in November. It's called November Skies. November skies are here, cool breezes falling near like water and the fall. November clouds around, they won't be falling down just like you, no fall at all. But if you do, I'll be around. We'll take our morning stroll like conquerors in days of old. We'll sing out, our day has come. Let it not be our last, for we have yet to write our past. This day, hey, this day is done. Oh, you will learn, it goes too fast. So take this silver spoon and fly to the moon. Just remember all the sweet things you do. We'll sit atop this hill like ancient rocks so still. Look over this land of freedom. Do what you can to be free of their evil deeds. We're shadows, but you're the sun. Won't you, why don't you be the one? Won't you, why don't you be the one to take this silver spoon and fly to the moon? Just remember all the sweet things you do. spoon. If I take this silver spoon and fly to the moon, and just remember all the sweet things you do. November skies are here, cool breezes falling near like water and the fall. November clouds around me won't be falling down, just like you, no fall at all. But if you do, I'll be around. Thank you. So we encountered each other a few times casually, and then at the folk festival I heard her sing in 2019?
Must have been, yeah.
We decided our two bands should do a show together, so she had a band called Big Grin at the time, and we did a show at the Monterey Court, and they opened the show, and the company came up afterwards, and then in the middle of the company set, we decided to work up a couple songs, and once we sang together, everybody said, "When's the record coming out?" So we figured we should probably put a record together. So we have a record coming out on November 9th. The record was decided well before we were ever a group, but now we are a group.
Yep.
And this is a song that Liz brought to me. She can tell you a little bit about it, but it happens to be the title track of the upcoming record.
It is. Yeah, we have some material that we're doing that was my partner, his name was Alan, and he passed away in 2011, and we did music together. And he was a wonderful songwriter, and so some of the stuff that we're doing now are his songs that brought back out, and Petey's doing a wonderful job with them, so very grateful. But this is one of them.
Smell of showers on the road. It promises me there's a place where I can go. And I love the way the summer shadows fall around. It promises me there's a hope for this sad town. Travel well, travel well, beautiful one. You are lost beyond your years, and my conscience tells me you won't find your calling here. And young love is just a devil in disguise, encouraging me to believe in all those lies. And I'm not afraid to say I've made mistakes, a simple confession in a time to make the same mistakes. Travel well, beautiful stranger. Travel well, beautiful one. You are lost beyond your years, and my conscience tells me you won't find your calling here. Blue eyes in a bloodless light, pick up the pieces of an angry night. Blue eyes never stared so hard, bury them well in the backyard. And I'm not afraid to say that I've been wrong. A simple confession in a word to bury with the song. Travel well, beautiful stranger. Travel well, beautiful one. You are lost beyond your years, and my conscience tells me you won't find your calling here. And I'm not afraid to say that I've been wrong. A simple confession in a word to bury with the song. The song.
Thank you.
The pandemic was a strange time. I spent a lot of time at home, as I'm sure everybody did. And it forced me to play my guitar a lot. So I can lean in on this mic. You don't have to adjust that volume if that's what's going on. Yeah, let's pull that back to where it was. Sorry. But I found myself spending a lot of time on the back porch with my guitar, writing music, and this song came out, and I had a hard time singing it, so I tried it in a different key, and I was like, oh, this is a better key for half the song, so let's make somebody else sing it. So here's one that Liz is going to sing for you. It's called For You.
I have seen all the things I can't unsee. I cannot bear to see one more. These hands are tired of writing tears in ink. Pages of the lost ones, what's it for?
It's for you, for me. It's for all the ones who want to see the things we've missed along the way.
It's for all the ones who want to see the things we've missed along the way. It's for you, for me, it's for all the ones who want to see the things we missed along the way. I have seen all the things I can't unseen. I cannot bear to see one more.
Well, people often ask, what kind of music do you play? And I never know what to say, so I make things up. Tucson roots and Americana seems like a reasonable genre to call us, right? Postmodern American West seems like the slickest thing to call us, because then everybody goes, oh yeah, I know what that is. Cool, well you tell me then. But in its simplest form, we play whatever you might find us sitting around in the living room singing. And when you do that on a stage, it's a little bit different. You know, a lot of bands either play other people's material, they play their own. When you're playing living room music, you just play it all. And you know, there's a vein in the Ronstadt family of interpreting other people's songs. My aunt was pretty well known for doing that. And there's a vein of the Ronstadt family that writes material, and I kind of sit right on the edge of that. So here's a song by one of our favorite songwriters. This is a song by Gillian Welch. It's called Hard Times.
Was a camp town man, used to plow and sing. He loved that mule, and the mule loved him. And when the day got long, as it does about now, I'd hear him singing to his muley cow, singing, "Come on, my sweet old girl, I bet the whole damn world we're gonna make it, yeah, to the end of the road." Singing hard times ain't gonna rule my mind. Hard times ain't gonna rule my mind. Bessie, hard times ain't gonna rule my mind no more. Said it's a mean old world, heavy and neat. That big machine is just picking up speed. supping on wine. We all get to heaven in our own sweet time. So come on, you Asheville boys, turn up your old time noise. Can't tell the dust comes up from the cracks in the floor. Singing hard times ain't gonna rule my mind. Hard times ain't gonna rule my mind, brother. Hard times ain't gonna rule my mind no more. Well, the Camptown man doesn't plow no more. I've seen him walk into the cigarette store. I guess he lost that knack. He forgot that song. Woke up one morning and the mule was gone. So come on, you ragtime kings, and come on, you dogs, and sing. Pick up the dusty old heart and give it a blow. I'm singing hard times ain't gonna rule my mind. Hard times ain't gonna rule my mind. Sugar, hard times ain't gonna rule my mind no more. No more. Ooh.
This next song we're going to sing, it happens to be the first song that we ever sang together. I think we both knew there was something special with our voices together when we got together to rehearse this song the first time. And I think we sang it probably 35 times that night. It was great the first time, and we're like, let's just keep singing it. We have an hour to rehearse, why not? There was a video that we recorded that night with my cousin Bobby. He was there as well, and the three of us decided, well, since we're going to do this show, let's just record a quick little video since we didn't have to rehearse it much. But this is a song by Mr. Rodney Crowell. I first heard it done by Emmylou Harris, who was my first crush. I think my aunt knew that, and around 2000, Emmylou and my aunt were working on the Tucson sessions. Maybe it was 99, I don't know, somewhere around there. I was 14 years old, and I was over at my aunt's house, and the doorbell rang, and she said, "Go get the door," and I opened the door, and there's Emmylou, and I was stunned into silence. This one's called Leaving Louisiana in the Broad Daylight.
Well, Mary took a running with the traveling man, left her mama crying with her head in her hands, and she sad kiss, so broken hearted. She said, "Mama, gotta go, gotta get out of here, gotta get out of town, tired of hanging around, gotta roll between the ditches." It's just an ordinary story about the way things go, round and round, nobody knows, but the highway rolls on forever. That old highway rolls on forever. Well, she never would have done it if she hadn't got drunk, if she hadn't started running with a traveling man, if she hadn't started taking those crazy chances. She said, daughter, let me tell you about the traveling kind. Everywhere it's going, such a very short time. It'll be long, long before you know it. It'll be long, long before you know it. She said, never have I known it when it felt so good. Never have I knew it when I knew I could. Never have I done it when it looked so right. Leaving Louisiana in the broad daylight. Swampland, anything goes. It's alligator bait and the bars don't close. It's a real thing down in Louisiana. Have you ever seen occasion when he really got mad? He really got trouble like a daughter gone bad. It gets real hot down in Louisiana. Well, a stranger better move it or he's gonna get killed. He's gonna have to get it or a shotgun will. Ain't no time for lengthy speeches. There ain't no time for lengthy speeches. She said, never have I done it when it felt so good. Never have I knew it when I knew I could. Never have I done it when it looked so right. Leaving Louisiana in the broad daylight. Leaving Louisiana in the broad daylight. Never have I done it when it felt so good. Never have I knew it when I knew I could. Never have I done it when it looked so right. Leaving Louisiana in the broad daylight. It's just an ordinary story about the way things go. Round and round, nobody knows, but the highway rolls on forever. There ain't no way to stop the water.
So I bring about 2,000 capos to every show because I set them all over the place and I lose them. But I found one. I have a bunch of musician friends that ran off to LA to go seek their fortune and play music in LA, and they always get there and they end up working in a music store, playing a couple gigs a month, or serving tables and playing a couple gigs a month. So I wrote this song called The Valley of Fallen Dreams because it's hard to make money playing music in Tucson. But there's a great music scene in Tucson and you can play music in Tucson. So it's that conundrum of do you go where you can make more money to play music and never play, or stay here and do what you do? So this one's called The Valley of Fallen Dreams.
Stretched for 1,000 years, far beyond my reach, a path laid before the life I lead. There is but one hope, it's not you, not me, not anyone that I could see,
There's blind deception that clouds every choice. I'm waiting for my world to fall into.
The two hands of my own free will. The truth is you'll never know what it means to be true. To be true. Welcome to the valley of the fallen dreams. It's free to stay, but you better leave. Way out here, at least the music's free. Here in the valley of the fallen dreams. Reaching to the center of a blackened heart, ignoring all the richness of your deeds. No, it won't wake again, despite your gentle screams. Not in the valley of fallen dreams, of fallen dreams. Welcome to the valley of the fallen dreams. It's free to stay, but you better leave. Way out here, at least the music's free. Here in the valley of the fallen dreams. Welcome to the valley of the fallen dreams. It's free to stay, but you better leave. Way out here, at least the music's free. Here in the valley of the fallen. Welcome to the valley of the fallen dreams. It's free to stay, but you better leave. You cannot dance, no, you cannot sing once you leave the valley of the fallen. Welcome to the valley of the fallen dreams. It's free to stay, but you better leave. Way out here, at least the music's free. Here in the valley of the fallen dreams. Fallen dreams. Oh, oh,
I forgot the ukulele. I forgot my ukulele. There were more than a few occasions where my dad and I were singing this next song in a bar somewhere, and somebody at the end of the song would say, "You know, if you wrote that song in the 70s, you'd be a rich man." My dad's response would always be, "I did write that song in the 70s, and I'm not." And a funny little story, we were sitting at the Arizona Inn singing this song to my aunt, and she says at the end, she says, "You know, that's the best song your dad ever wrote." And I said, "Yeah, a lot of people think so." And she goes, "You know, I should have sung that song." That would have fulfilled that. This one's called Heartbreak.
Well, love is a word in a book I once read. Some say it happens all the time. She'll say she loves you till it's gone to your head, then she's gone. Well, Lord knows I've tried, but it won't work out right, 'cause I'm dealing with the Heartbreak Hotel. I've been there, I've lived at the Heartbreak Hotel. I've been there, I've lived at the Heartbreak Hotel. Now I'm standing in the rain, I've got mud on my shoes. visiting my friends, or out singing the blues. Still she's gone. Well, Lord knows I've tried, but it won't work out right, 'cause I'm dealing with the Heartbreak Hotel. I've been there, I've lived at the Heartbreak Hotel. I've been there, I've lived at the Heartbreak Hotel. And now she's gone like the wind, and left me here wondering what my life might have been with you. Well, love is a word in a book I once read. Some say it happens all the time. She'll say she loves you till it's gone to your head. Still she's gone. Well, Lord knows I've tried, but it won't work out right, 'cause I'm dealing with the Heartbreak Hotel. I've been there, I've lived at the Heartbreak Hotel. I've been there, I've lived at the Heartbreak Hotel. I've been there, I've lived at the Heartbreak Hotel. I've been there, I've lived at the Heartbreak.
Liz Cerepanya.
Thank you.
I was supposed to bring a ukulele for this next song, but I didn't. So I'm going to play it on the guitar, which I do often, but I'm going to play it in the chording that I would play it on a ukulele. So I'm translating in my head a lot during this song. It's called El Camino.
Por el quebrado camino que va a la Sierra Huasteca, se oye cantar un jinete que monta una yegua prieta. A la compás de tu trote de la jacata inquieta, brote de Arturo Falsete, aunque el negra se alegra. Ay, la, la, la. Ay, la, la, la. De lejos vengo yo a ver, a conseguir lo que quiero, aunque la vida me cueste. así por ven el camino, y vuelve jinete yegua, hasta que los dos se pierden dentro de tu vida dolera. Después ya solo se escucha una lejana vereda, el facetero huasteco que al cantar así se expresa. Ay, la, la, la. Ay, la, la, la. De lejos vengo yo a ver a conseguir lo que quiero, aunque la vida me cueste. We have time for one more? Yeah, all right. Good. Well, here's a song I wrote during the pandemic. I have this guitar that, not this one, but a little guitar that was bought brand new by my great-grandfather back in 1896. And it was made in New York City by Martin Guitars in 87, if I recall. And made its way across to Tucson, where it was purchased by the Ronstadt family, and has stayed in the Ronstadt family ever since. And at some point when my aunt was running off to LA, my grandfather ran to the closet and gave my aunt this guitar and told her that now that you have this guitar, you shall never go hungry. And some years ago, she gave me the guitar and said, now that you have this guitar, you shall never go hungry. So I finally got around to writing some songs on it. And the first one, maybe, I don't know if it was the first one, but one of them is this song called Down Home, which I wrote in my backyard talking to the birds, which I find myself doing often because why not, right? If nobody's watching, it's not crazy, right? Bluebird sitting in the tree, won't you tell me how I should lead this life? Sing me your deepest hidden thought before you leave me, the soul that you brought down home. Down home. Redbird, the feathers on your head you have secrets of something from the depths of hell. Dante, there's nothing on the path you take. You leave me the soul that you brought down home. Down home. Blackbird, a fork in the road, please don't ponder the meals that I owe to you. Won't you show me the way to go? You leave me the soul that you brought down home. Down home. Down home. Down home. sing me to sleep in this life. There has been so much that has to be undone. I hear your black lullaby when you leave me, the soul that you brought down home. Down home. Down home. Down home. Down home. Down home. Down home where the river runs dry, living our days under sonoran skies. Down home in the middle of the sea, a concrete jungle built by you and me. Down home where the bluebird flies, the redbird sings and the blackbird cries. Down home where the wise ones see how this ends for you and me. I said, down home where the river runs dry, living our days under sonoran skies. Down home in the middle of the sea, a concrete jungle built by you and me. Down home where the bluebird flies, the redbird sings and the blackbird cries. Down home where the wise ones see how this ends for you and me. I said, down home where the river runs dry, living our days under sonoran skies. Down home in the middle of the sea, a concrete jungle built by you and me. Down home where the bluebird flies, the redbird sings and the blackbird cries. Down home where the wise ones see how this ends for you and me. I said, down home where the wise ones see how this ends for you and me. I said, down home where the wise ones see how this ends for you and me. Down home where the wise ones see how this ends for you and me. Down home where the wise ones see how this ends for you and me.
That's Liz.
And that's Pete.
We're Liz and Pete.
Thank you, Liz and Pete. That's Liz, that's Pete. I like that. Thank you for a fantastic show today. All right, now, those of you who have never been to an ASA concert before, which I know we have some folks here who've arrived since in the middle of lockdown or what have you, we traditionally do a question and answer session with our performers. And if you want to ask either Liz or Pete a question, raise your hand and I will bring this mic to you so that we can hear questions as well as the answers. All right, we got one right here.
I just wondered if you've put your two bands together, and can we look forward to seeing some amazing more music in Tucson?
Well, this band has become one of the many bands that I have. I still have the company, and then I have Liz and Pete. And sometimes the company backs up Liz and Pete. They did on the record. But her previous band, Big Grin, is no more. So this is what we're doing.
Yeah, so you've mentioned something about things that you've got on, that you've recorded. You want to let us know how folks might be able to purchase
Yeah.
recordings?
The easiest way to keep up on what we're doing is lizandpetemusic.com. We'll keep posting about when the record's coming out. But November 9th, our CD is coming out, as well as the company's CD. So we're doing a 2-CD release that day. As far as other recordings go, I do have a case here that has some Ronstadt Generation CDs and some of my solo CDs and some other things like that too. And another way to get that stuff is to go to ronstadtrecords.com. Ronstadtrecords.com, you can buy it or on CD or download it or do all those fun things.
Great. So if anyone wants to buy something right now, how much?
10 or 15, depending on what disc you're looking at.
Okay, $10 or $15 if you have that on you.
Yeah.
Or we'll review if anyone wants to know the specifics of others. Do we have any other questions from the audience? Okay, I don't see any other hands up. But I want to one more time thank Liz and Pete for a great show today.